Hello everyone and welcome to this EV Geek Studios video, and it is an exciting day for Joel, specifically Joel's wife, honestly.
I'm getting a new EVSE here.
He's getting a new EVSE. So up until now, you've been charging your wife's EV6 off of a 32 amp Tesla mobile connector with a NACS to J1772 adapter.
That is correct. On the other wall over there, I have my Tesla wall connector, which I use for my car. I use this for my wife's Kia EV6 with the Tesla mobile connector.
And you just recently had this 1450 replaced.
So actually installed it. It was
or
down
installed,
here. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we have a video of them coming out to install this outlet. As you can see, I was in this 110 here, and as you can see, it's a little iffy looking. So had this installed, and then realized after I installed it, I didn't have a charger for it, so I was using my Tesla mobile charger for it.
Gotcha. So this will be a pretty decent upgrade then.
Yes, it will.
And so let's talk about that. We got this EVSE sent to us by WOLFBOX. It is a hardwire or NEMO 1450 option. Comes with both.
Good.
48 amp, I believe. If you do hardwire, 40 amp if you do the 1450 plug, or you can limit it down further. We'll talk more about that once we unbox it and start actually going through it. But it has a bunch of cool features. It's got app integration. It's got RFID card support. So you could, if you lived somewhere like in a duplex or in an apartment or whatever, and you had a charger installed, you could have it to where no one could just pull up and plug into it. Only you could do it, which would be handy. Or if you're trying to use this at like a business or something like that. So yeah, excited to get this open, check it out, set it up, hook it up, and make sure it works.
All right.
All right, Joel. So let's unbox it.
Let's unbox it.
See
I
what it
got
comes
our
with.
nice little hacksaw here that we're going to use to unbox it.
Using the wrong blade.
So,
nice.
I know. Yes, I want to use the not the sharp side because I'm clumsy. All right, very well packaged. And guess what? Inside a box is another box.
Big old support card.
Needs support. As you see, we have the app download. Like Sebastian said, the intro, you can control this using an app. So you have the app download and the app user guide.
Cool.
We have
like
more.
That was huge and right up top.
I know. We have more paperwork. I guess we will get to eventually. This looks like a template for hanging.
Nice.
So yeah, let's just let's see what's in here. So it looks like we have a template that we can hang it from right here. Looks like, and then in here we have more needs support in case you lose the first one, and then of course a hard copy of the user manual.
Cool.
So now let's see what's in this box.
Got nice photo. Yeah, this is really good packaging.
So as you can see, we have some top foam, chunk to the side, and we pull it out. And this thing is meaty.
Wow, that is a thick cable.
Goodness,
Holy
it's
cow.
All right, so we pull this off. More stuff we throw off to the side. And let's see what we got here. My goodness.
And just keep going.
It just keeps coming. So, first off, it looks like we have, as Sebastian said in the intro, it can be hardwired right here, or I drop the hacksaw, or you can do NEMO 1450. So this is what we will be doing here because we have the outlet. So it looks like you would just take this off and put this on. Comes with your CCS.
J1772.
J1772, sorry. And what's in this little bag?
That looks like
we have some
anchors, some RFID cards.
Yes. So some RFID cards here. They actually send you some. That's cool. I've never, a charging card. So we get about 4 of them.
Nice.
We have a charging card and a management card. Ooh. I probably will never use these. So yeah, but I'm glad we have them. In case someone wants to come to my house, I can charge them to charge. So have those. And it looks like we have some anchors and screws. May not need the anchors because we are going into a piece of wood here.
Nice.
We may or may not need the anchors. And then we have our bracket, which we got the template for. So I'm assuming it will hang something like that.
Nice.
And then we have the actual beast of a charger.
So it looks like it has an integrated holster.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
And it looks like it's shaped to where you can wrap the cable around the outside of it, so you won't need that hook on the wall anymore.
Well, but I'll probably still keep it there. Yeah, and also the nice thing is it tells you some indicators over here. So if you get some colors that light up, it shows you what it is. So if it's red, no connection, some teal, and some other colors too. So that's good to know in case you need to quick little service that.
Gotcha. I'm gonna come around here and join you real quick. I want to see. So this J1772 handle is not branded, however it is rated for 50 amps. Nice, good. What it should be. Like, this is a pretty solid piece of rubber.
Yeah.
This cable though is really, really, really thick.
It's impressive. Yeah.
Just for note, I have an Emporia unit at home. The cable was a lot thinner than this, and they're the same amperage.
Gotcha.
Not saying that's a bad thing or not. I would be curious to know when it gets cold out,
Yep.
which I guess it's in a garage, so it probably won't ever be that bad.
We won't have that issue here because we're in a garage.
I'd be curious to know if it gets super stiff or anything like that. Because I mean, look at that. Those are basically the same size.
I like how you have the option of it being either hardwired or
yeah, and I love that it actually comes with that too, so you can swap it around.
So in case I move sometime and I want to take it with me and I want to hardwire it, I have the option to hardwire it.
Yeah, so I figure that'll be our next clip as we'll actually show how you swap the two cables.
Gotcha.
Before we start putting up on the wall.
Gotcha. So we're going to clean up here. We'll be back in 1 second to start this install. All right, Sebastian is going to lead our install. Sebastian, so what are we doing first here?
All right, so first things first, I went ahead and popped open the book, make sure I did it right. We're going to need to swap, since you're not doing hardwired, we need to swap this hardwired whip for the NEMA 1450 whip. And actually, like on here, it gives this big kind of warning thing and tells you, it looks like this whip is shared with multiple models, which makes sense. So for the WE50 hardwire, ensure the use of a circuit breaker with 70 amps or higher, because that can do 50 amps. For 48 or hardwire, you need 60 amps to do 48 amps. And if you're doing the 40 amp or the NEMA 1450, ensure you have at least a 50 amp breaker.
Gotcha.
Cool. Happy to see that. We can also see too, looking in the book when I was making sure I did it right, it actually uses dip switches on the inside to set that current limit. So when you have this installed by somebody, if the installer says you can't do more than 40 amps, you can set that here.
Yeah.
So you never have to worry about the homeowner or whoever going in the app and setting it higher to higher than what the wall can support.
Gotcha. But you could probably adjust the settings in the app is what I'm assuming.
Right, but it won't be able to go over what you set the dip switches to. So if you wanted to do slower than 40 amps, I'm sure you can.
I probably will set the amperage to 40. We'll charge it 32. There's no need for that.
Looks like first step is to take the cop off. You got a bunch of Phillips head screws all the way around it. Joel gave me a non-ratcheting Phillips screwdriver.
Hey man, you get what you get.
Shame on you.
I probably don't have any other. All right, all the screws are loosened. What's up next, Sebastian?
This should, look at that. So, okay, these are not actually captive screws. They were just in there really pretty strongly and they stayed put. So you'll see this actually pops off. You gotta be careful. There is a ribbon cable that connects to the RFID. So I will take that and actually, do I need to disconnect it or can I just do that? There we go. I'm gonna disconnect that ribbon cable to help. That way it'll actually lay flat. You can see there's also some wireless antennas in here too as our screws drop out because I didn't take them out. That's my bad. All right, so first thing I actually am going to do is take the dip switches and mark them to what it says here, which says 40 amps, down, 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 up. So down, 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 up. Cool. And it looks like all down is 50 amps, down, down is 48 amps. So
down, 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 up for us to do 40. Gotcha.
All right. Next step.
So now I don't have to worry about ever messing up in the app. It's only going to do 40.
Right.
That's awesome.
Next step is to get this whip out, which looks like first I will need to loosen that to release the tension. Yeah, we're going to be dropping screws this whole time. That's my bad.
Oh, that's fine.
Then we will take our lever locks here. I like that they're little levers like that. Got to get, there's a little piece of tape on this.
It's like electrical tape, yeah.
Just stick that here for now. And you can see these levers will just pop right up. And you've got your L2s coming over here. Interesting. This would be way easier if I had fingernails.
So you just need to pop off L2. Yep.
Take that, and this should. There we go. And you can see these are good tinned connections. Very nice. Pop. Pop. Just like that. And then this should slide right out of there. And then what we'll need to do is take the coupler off.
Yes, don't forget to take the coupler off. I'll take
Put that on the side. We're then going to take our 1450 whip. slide the coupler on. Feed it in through the hole on the bottom. Take the nice rubber cable off. You can see again, we have our nice pre-tinned cables here. Double check that I have these locations correct. BE is for green. There you go. Put that all the way in. Make sure it snaps down. Nice. And then C is for black. Again, all of this is written in the instructions.
Or you can download the app user manual if you wanted to.
Put that in all the way. You heard it click. Snap that down. And then red goes right here. Snap that down. Oh, that wasn't in all the way. See, that's why you double check these things. I might need to feed a little more. There we go. There we go. Now you can see it's in there good. Double check all this is still good because we did just kind of beat it up a little bit.
Put that tape back on.
Nice. We'll throw the tape back on top to keep these levers from ever accidentally popping up. All right.
All right.
Got the cable on. Now we just got to take the little cinch here, tighten it down. This keeps everything watertight, keeps this from really moving around once you get it good. And
I mean, we won't have an issue with water in the garage, but if you're storing this outside, you want to make sure it's nice and tight.
It also, though, you'll put tension on this cable to keep the this from moving around too. Just gonna get it good and cinched. There we go. Yeah, buddy. That's good and tight. Then we just got to take this ribbon cable, plug it back in. It does have a key on it, so it only goes in one way. Very nice. Cool. That looks like it's all the way in. Then we put the top back on, screw it all back together.
All right.
I don't feel like that needs to be a clip.
Nope. We'll join you after we screw the top back on.
All right. We got the 1450 plug installed on the charger. Now we're going to put the wall mount on. So this is actually pretty simple. It uses this keyhole mount style. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to pre-drill the holes, put the screws in. This attaches to the unit with 3 screws in the back of the unit. Put that on and the charger just hangs right on. So we'll take that and it's just going to kind of go, probably like right there.
All right, so we followed the instructions on our big card here. We downloaded the app. We're gonna be talking through it while we're showing you a screen recording of what's going on. So we're opening up the app here, and as you can see, it asked us to add a device. We'll click the add button at the top.
You got it first.
Yeah, it got it first. Hit continue. We're gonna allow it to use Bluetooth. Add device. Continue. It's discovering. Allow. It's searching for nearby devices. Make sure your device has entered pairing mode. How do we know if our device is in pairing mode? Oh. Like I hit the internet. That usually helps.
You see it did automatically find a WOLFBOX EV charger.
Yes,
nice.
It did. It's being added. As you can see, it is taking a minute here to add to the Wi-Fi, which is normal for it being a thing
And
like
if you
this.
scooch stuff away, LED is now blue, which means connecting to the internet. All right.
Done.
Let's see what we got.
All right, welcome. Please build your charging pile. All right. Gives a name.
I would assume so, yeah.
We'll call it Joel Charging. Joel Charger. Joel WOLFBOX. There we go. Joel Wolf Box. I do not want to enable plug and charge, do I?
Actually, you might want to, because otherwise you might have to use a card.
That's right. Then we'll plug and charge. Temperature unit, we're doing
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Vehicle model, Kia EV6. Battery capacity.
You probably don't have to fill that in.
Indicator switch use control EV charger, indicator status nearby state. Hit OK.
All right, charging current. So you can see right now it's auto, which should follow. Oh, it wants you to go through the. Just keep clicking next.
Yep.
Skip. There you go. So yep, it automatically pulled 40 amp. You see how that's the max. Good. You've got plug and charge on. Schedule charging. And it looks like there's not too much else in here. You can go in here. It looks like you can set up your energy rate.
If I want to type it in, I think it's about 13 cents.
Does it need to be 0.13 or just 13?
I don't know. That's a good question. We'll go back and type in 0.13. Point, it won't.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, 13. And I believe that's it. Let's go back.
Cool. I think at this point we should plug in the car.
I think we need to bring a car in here and plug it in, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, let's clean all this mess up. Bring my wife's EV6 here, plug it in, see what happens. All right, so pulled the EV6 in, gonna plug it in and charge. Also have the app open as well to let you know what you see when you're charging on the app's end. All right, so to unhook it from the WOLFBOX here, you simply hold down the button, it snaps off. Still working with the cord management here. There we go. And we'll go ahead and plug it in. Kia talks to you when it starts charging.
Nice. So now,
Let me open the screen
pop
recording
into the
here.
car real quick and let's look. We should be able to be doing around 9 kilowatts if it's 40 amps.
Yep.
Look at that, 9.3 kilowatts.
And according to my app here, I'm pulling 239 volts. Current is 38.7 amps. The temperature is 93 degrees Fahrenheit in here. And it says I've added 0.7 kilowatts with no mileage right now. So, and from the app here, if you notice, I can't hit end charging. So if I wanted to, I can hit end charging from here or just by unplugging it. So you do have app management. Honestly, I don't know how much I would use it because we just plug in and when it's done, we unplug. But it's nice to have this if I need to use it. And I guess we'll just let it keep charging for a while. So yeah, Sebastian, how can people get this WOLFBOX EV charger if they want it for themselves?
Yeah, so WOLFBOX sells these on Amazon. Current pricing on it, I believe, was $4.99. And for that price, I mean, that's not bad, I don't think.
Nope.
Especially considering you get, if you need the RFID features, you get that. You have the app. You're getting a charger that can do up to 50 amps.
And you have the option of hardwire and 1450.
Right.
Yep.
I don't think that's a bad price at all. It doesn't have any fancy screen or all that, but honestly, especially if you're going to install it outside, a screen is something to degrade and break.
Yep.
So yeah, it seems like a pretty solid little unit.
Yep. So yeah, so we will drop a link in the description for you to purchase this off Amazon. We want to thank the people over at WOLFBOX who have been very helpful in supplying us this EV charger. And we will see you again on another EV Geek Studio review. So long, everyone.